hopefully you all came back and I'm not talking to myself, which, don't mind either way. So today we're going to, we got a good movie lined up. I like it, but who knows? But we got to first talk about the subscribe and like, and make sure you put a comment below if you like this movie or not, and tell me what's going on. If I missed something in the movie, or if I can change this thing to make it better. So you'll probably guessed by now, but we're talking about Red 2. It's a 2013 movie with the same guy that played in Die Hard, and I can't figure out what I'm talking about. Bruce Willis. This is a Bruce Willis movie. So, I get those brain farts too, I guess. Anyway, so he's an ex-CIA agent. He used to run Black Ops. This is part 2, so he's got his girlfriend, Sarah Rose, the same girl in the last movie that he hauled all over the place to try to protect her because he liked her. She used to be the CIA's account manager person. He used to call her weekly, talk about books she's reading and avocados. So in this movie, he's got her his girlfriend. They start off in a big box store like Costco or Sam's Club type of thing, and they're in there shopping for food and briefcase, and she's trying to get him to take her out, and he's telling her, spycraft, don't eat it unless you make it. And then Marvin shows up, and he tries to get him to go on a job or something, and he turns it down because he wants to go do something else, and then Marvin gets blown up dead. The funeral scene was pretty interesting for a live guy playing a dead guy. Then they find out something from the Cold War for one of those things was being blamed on them, so they have to go hunt this bomb, or they call it Nightshade, a bomb. They call it a nuclear bomb, something that can blow up all kinds of things. So they end up running all over the place. They got a couple of assassins chasing them. They steal one of the assassins' planes. The other assassin, shoots at him, puts the car in the ditch, and burns it with bodies in it to buy some time for them so they can go do what they're doing. They got lots of special effects action. Crash a couple helicopters. Plane blows up. Helicopters shoots at them. They get all kinds of gunfire with helicopters shooting at them at a port. Not that it would really happen, but it's kind of funny. Anyway, so they do have a lot of that stuff, the paranoid. They get help from the KGB. Seems like the movies like to pick on Russia too, to get into the CIA's special top secret room, which is kind of funny how this works, and they do a pretty good job, and it's interesting how that all works with the way they set this thing up. They get a fight while they're in the CIA headquarters. The guy that they fought with is the one chasing them, trying to kill Bruce Willis because he got a lethal finding. They, somewhere in the movie they sent a hit squad after him. They've destroyed his personal house, and that's the reason why they're on the run. They end up finding, the guy that built the Nightshade in England or something. They're traveling. This is a globe hopping movie. They got one of the guys that kills him shoots up a van with a Gatling gun, or what else you call it? It's an electric Gatling gun. I know that much. It shoots lots of bullets. They tear up the thing. They blow up the van. They get away. They do all kinds of stuff. They end up going into the Kremlin, not speaking Russian too well. They have guard. His girlfriend pretends to be a guard, and she's kissing more guys than she should be because Bruce Willis got taken out by an old flame in the KGB. Yeah, a key got taken that they were trying to get into the safety deposit box with. It's all kinds of fun stuff in there. It turns out that, this movie is actually worth watching. It's funny. It's got a lot of special effects comedy. They got to go to London. They get to play the games, all the fun stuff. They get to Victoria gets to go to England to a psychiatric facility. She gets to say the Queen, the Rabbit, all out to get her, all that fun stuff. She gets to act crazy. The car chases and the special effects, I like it. I mean, this movie keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's an action adventure. Oh, I don't know. We'll call it a love story too. Probably doesn't fit, but we'll call it an action adventure. It's comedy. It's got some fun elements to it. They do this. It's a team of ex-agents, ex-CIA, ex-agents for various departments across the world get together to solve one problem. And that's one they actually go after. Is it this one? No, it's the last one. I always think. I get them mixed up. But they end up, Nightshade turns out to be red mercury instead of a nuclear weapon, which is kind of fun, but we need that for what's going on now, which I don't think it really exists. Yeah, and I'm just rambling away, so here in a sec, as soon as I press the buttons here, we're going to go ahead and get to the meat and potatoes of this thing. We're going to get off of it. So I don't really know what else I have to say except for rambling. Summit Entertainment's where this thing came from. That was pretty good. It's a different movie company. Release date was July 19th, 2013. It ran for 16 minutes. It's in the United States. It's English. The budget for this movie was $84 million. And at the box office, it made $48.1 million. At least this movie, I can actually talk on it. Anyway, so they did a pretty good job with this movie. I'll give it a 6-star rating. I like that they blew up a private jet or private plane on this one. So I don't know if that was special effects or not, but it was a good story plot. If you can follow along, the story plot's definitely worth watching on this movie. It's sometimes it's hard to keep up with if you don't pay attention, so you got to pay attention when watching this movie. But it's pretty good. And so we're going to call that good on this one. And we will see you with the next one, whether it's tomorrow or next week. We'll see you when we see you. Hopefully you come back and watch them all the way through. Bye now.